Lesson 1, Resources, Perimeter and Surface Area, understanding how we can use shapes so that they can be used when we do our algebra. Let's begin by taking a rectangle. I just want to bring it up here and resize it to a convenient scale. And to understand perimeter, really what you just need to know is that perimeter uses length and width. And what it does with them is simply adds them together in a special way. So in order to get the length and the width, you need a scale, a ruler of some sort. And so I've got one here, or I'm actually making one using the grid that is running right across this sheet. These segments are 1 centimeter each, and here I have made for myself a 5 centimeter ruler. And what I can do with that is just pick it up and bring it up here and measure the length of this rectangle here. And I see that it's 3. Now, I guess I could have used the grid work there, but most of the time you don't have a grid work, but you do have a ruler. So let me make another ruler just for a second here. And this will be my vertical ruler, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to pick it up as well and bring it over and get a measurement of the width. So there it is. I can see from this that my width is 2 units, and my length in a big fat yellow line is 1, 2, 3. Now perimeter is simply the distance all the way around, starting from here, going 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 again. Let me write that down. The length, which I'm just going to write L for length, is 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2, and that's going to work out to being equal to 10. So the perimeter of this is 10. Now, in general, what you can do is take the length and add the width, and then the length, and then the width, and that's equal to the perimeter. So here I'm using letters to help me find the perimeter not just of this rectangle, but of any rectangle whatsoever. Now let me compare that with, compare perimeter with area, because something marvelous happens. Area also uses length, and it also uses width by multiplying as opposed to adding. Now let me show you how that works out. It's an interesting and marvelous connection. There are 1, 2, 3 units of length, and so I'm going to go put a big 3 here, and 1, 2 units of width, and so 2 times 3 is 6. So what? Well, here's what's kind of marvelous. That 6 tells you that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. 6 of these little squares. So area is simply how many squares or tiles, if it's a floor, does it take to cover the whole space. And you get it simply by multiplying length times width. So here we have length. Now, I can write times width, but we don't usually. We just write W, and I want you to know that that means times, and that's equal to the area. Well, let's do an example here to solidify things. Let's look at A over here. Find the perimeter of the triangle. So we've got this triangle marked up with its lengths and various lengths. So the perimeter, P, is simply equal to the first length here, 5, plus that one, 5, and it's a triangle, so there's only 3 sides, plus 2. The answer is 12. That's the perimeter. Let's go on to B here now and find the perimeter and also find the area. So the perimeter will be found by measuring up all the sides. Since it's a rectangle, I can write 6 on this side and 8 on that side because that's a property of rectangles. So start somewhere and move around. 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8. And that's 14 and another 14. The perimeter is 28. How about the area? Well, recall that the area uses length and width, but it does it simply by multiplying each once. So what I've got is 6 times 8, which is 48. Now, what I mean is, and that's the answer right there. So it would take 28 units to go all the way around, and there would be 48 little tiles needed to cover the whole thing. Well, try a practice with perimeter and area, and then head back to lesson 1 and take another shot. I hope this helped. As always, please feel free to give feedback. Thanks very much, and good luck.